Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Tedra Chanel here. If you've been watching the last few videos, you'll notice that I'm still in the same clothes. It's because it's the same day, okay? It's the same day here, but not here in YouTube land, okay? So my name is Tedra Chanel. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. Today we're going to talk about the art of letting go as it relates to the manifestation process, the law of attraction, all that good stuff. All right, so today we're going to be coming out of the I Am Manifestation Journal 2.0 workbook that was created by me. This is available on Amazon. It is the second, I believe the second or third journal in the I Am Journal series. I'll put a link to all of my books that are on Amazon, but this is just one of them. And the subtitle is 6 Powerful Scripting Exercises That Will Help Create the Life of Your Dreams. So this is a 6-month journal. Each month starts off with an action, a manifestation action, and then it's preceded by 30 pages for scripting. Okay, so all of the instruction is right in here, but we're going to be going I'm going to be sharing with you one of the exercises that is here in the journal, and it is all about letting go. So each month we start, and these are dateless, by the way, so you can buy them at any point in time and start any time that you want. Okay, but this month we're talking about the art of letting go, and each month there are 2 affirmations that you are to implement into your daily routine, your spiritual ritual, whatever it is. And so the affirmations for this month is: I let go of everything that no longer serves me and welcome in everything that is mine by divine right. And the second one is: I ask for what I want and I let it go because I know it's already done. So those are the month's affirmations. Very, very simple, but very powerful at the same time. Okay, affirmations do work. All right, affirmations do work. We've talked about this before, but if you have a lot of negative beliefs that are still there in your subconscious mind, then they don't work so much. But anyway, affirmations work, and they help to reprogram your subconscious mind. Okay, so off of that. All right, so I'm just going to read to you the instruction for the month, and this is something that you guys can actually do. You guys can either purchase this journal, or you can just use whatever journal that you have already. All right, and it says this month we are going to focus on letting go of everything that no longer serves us and letting go of the outcomes of all manifestations. Take some time to think about all the people and the environments that are no longer adding to your life. Ask yourself, what is no longer serving me? Okay, and that is a question that you would answer. Think of your environments, your job, the people you associate yourself with, and the things that you own. The home that you live in, the car that you drive, and the clothes that you wear. Are they fulfilling? Do they make you happy? When it comes to your home, does everything in your home excite you? Do you still love the neighborhood? Can you trust the people in your circle with your dreams? Do they encourage you to become a better person? Do they add to you or just take away from you? Write down your thoughts below. Okay, so here you have your space that you would actually do this exercise. Now it may sound like you can do this within like an hour or 2, but you're given the 30 days to really hone in and to really work on this exercise. Okay, all right, so that is what you would write. You would answer those questions here, and then we go on to the second part of the exercise, which is the manifestation action. All right, once you have written it all down, work on clearing out all of the things and people that no longer, I'm making stuff up. Once you have written it all down, Work on clearing out all of the things and people that you need to release. It may be challenging, but it is necessary. It is a necessary part of the process. And remember to affirm, this is going back to our affirmations. I let go of everything that no longer serves me and welcome in everything that is mine by divine right. Right? Very powerful affirmation. Okay, lastly, let's touch on letting go of the outcome of manifestation, of your manifestations. Holding on to the how actually stifles the manifestation process. We've talked about this many times. It disrupts the flow of divine order. Always remember, the how is never our business. How many times y'all heard me say that? Many. Alright? Once we ask for a thing, it is up to God or the universe to bring it to you. Your job is to go with the flow. If it's meant to be, it will be. And be okay with the outcome, even if it does not turn out the way you want it to. It's just a sign that better is still to come. Alright? So that is kind of a sneak peek into the I Am Manifestation 2.0 journal. The I Am Manifestation Journal 2.0, which is actually a workbook. Alright, so let's go a little bit deeper into the letting go process. So let's say what you want to manifest is, now this portion, letting go of the things that no longer serve you, is very important. So that's the first step in the process. You need to clean out your home, clean out your environment, clean out your friend circle, clean out your car, clean out and start to get the old energy that is there. It needs to move, right? We need to get some new energy in place. Release the things that no longer serve you. That's part one. And then part two is what I'm going to dig into right now, and that is letting go of the outcome of your manifestations. So let's say, for example, you want to manifest a house. Okay, you want to manifest a house, but your credit is bad. You have zero money saved up because you don't have a job that pays you enough to really allow you to save up, right? You just don't know where the money is going to come from, how you're ever going to be approved based on where your credit score is right now. But you know that you really want this house for you, your children, your family, whatever, whoever. Okay? That is where your focus needs to be. Okay? You pray for a thing, you meditate on a thing, you believe that it's actually going to happen, and then you let it go. Right? The how is not our business, the timing isn't our business. Now let's touch on timing, because I've talked about this before and I don't really want to confuse anybody. God does not work on man's time. Okay? So the second you go in and you pray and ask and meditate on a thing, right? You put that desire out in the universe, it's already done. It is already in your vortex, right? Your manifestation vortex. What do I call it? I forgot. But y'all know, if y'all been watching, paying attention, right? It's already there. The second you ask for it, it's already there. Okay? So now your job is to just align with it, yeah? So it's not that God doesn't want you to have everything that you desire. That's just goofy and silly. God does want you. Your ancestors, they all want for you to have everything that you desire to have, right? But holding on to the outcome actually pushes away the manifestation, okay? Because holding on is doubt, right? You're holding on to it, you're worried about it, you're like, oh my gosh, when is it gonna happen? That's when doubt starts to creep in. And so if you doubt that something is going to happen, you doubt that the thing is going to manifest, and you are correct, right? So whatever you think about is what you bring about. And if you think that it's not going to happen, you are correct. If you think that it will happen, you are correct, right? So you put the desire out there, you give it to God, and you let it go. Now, I always get the question is, you know, when it comes to writing in the I Am Manifestation Journal, not this one, but the first one, is, Tedra, do I write it one time or do I write it many times? And I always say it really depends on your level of belief. If you put out there that you want a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath, 4,500 square foot home, in Royal Oaks, you know, or in like whatever neighborhood you want it to be in. You put it out there, and if you really believe it's going to happen, you can write it down one time, you script it out one time. I do recommend going back and reading it, yeah, but you can write it down one time and you're cool with it. You're like, I don't know when it's going to happen, I don't really know how it's going to happen, but I do know it is going to happen, and have that unwavering belief and faith. Boom, just write it down one time. Always go back and read it though, because you want to stay connected to the energy of it manifesting, right? Now let's say you don't really believe that, because you know what your credit score is, you know that you don't even make enough money to be able to pay the mortgage every single month. Okay, this is where you write it down multiple times. Every single day you write it out, okay? Every single day you write it out and you read it. You write it and you read it. Something psychological happens when we put pen to paper and we actually write things out. You're more likely to manifest it when you actually write it out. So when people say, well, can I just put it in my phone? No, it's not the same thing. Okay, just please realize that a lot of this technology that we have grown to love, it's actually dumbing us down, and it's really disconnecting us from our spiritual selves. I'm not gonna get into that, but just know that. So pen to paper, okay, how it was intended to happen. Write it down every single day, right, until you start to believe it. I always talk about the land of make-believe. You have to make yourself believe that you deserve it. You have to make yourself believe that you can actually manifest it. And if you're not there yet, then you need to write it down every single day, okay? How quickly something manifests is strictly determined by your level of belief, okay? If you don't believe it, it's probably gonna take a while, right? You have to align with it. And if you don't believe that something is going to happen, there's no way in hell that you can align with it. It's like you're on two different ends of the stick, right? This is it happening, this is it not happening, and there's no way that you're on each end. I'm gonna show you how to pencil. You're on each end, like these two ends can never meet. No matter what you do, you turn it, you flip it, like they will never meet. You get what I'm saying? So it's all according to your level of belief, you know, as to what I'm trying to say, as to how long it's going to take you to manifest something. So the letting go starts with clearing out and getting the energy primed, if you will, for welcoming in the thing that you actually desire to have. That's what's in the journal. You let it go. You clear out your environments. Keep your car clean, ladies. Keep your home clean. Keep your body clean, right? Keep your circle clean. If you need to go through and eliminate some people out of the circle, it's okay. If you need to quit a job, move on to another job that the energy and the environment is not as toxic, then you do that. If you need to move into another home because where you live right now, you don't like the neighborhood, it's very toxic, or maybe you're living with people, then you need to do everything that you have to do, everything in your power to get out of that environment in order to get into a space and the energy of welcoming in what it is that you actually want. So many people are asking for things and they're like, Tedra, it's just not manifesting. And I'm like, well, have you made room for it? You know, have you actually made room for that thing to come in? It's just like saying that you want brand new furniture. I want new living room furniture, but I don't want to get rid of the furniture that I have. Okay, and so that makes sense to you. So you go into the furniture store and you get your new furniture and you have a whole nother sofa set along with the end tables and lamps. So you got two goofy ass looking sofas, one on each side of the room. Does that make sense? Logically, that makes no sense whatsoever to have two totally different living room sets. Do y'all still call them living room sets? Right? Like, really? So you have to get rid of the one, get rid of the old, and make room for the new. We don't want to bring new energy into old energy because that old energy is still there and it's going to be stifling the new energy. Right? It's going to kill the whole vibe that you have this old worn out sofa sitting here next to this big old beautiful brand new sofa. Like, it doesn't make sense, right? So this is why you got to clear out and let go of the physical things, let go of the people and the environments before you can welcome in the new energy, right? And then when you pray and you ask for the thing that you want, you just let it go and believe that it's actually going to happen. Period. All right? That is it. That is all. Okay? So I know some of you be like, Tedra, but I don't really get, I hear you, I don't really get it, I don't really get it. So let me give y'all something physical to do, because that's what y'all really like for me to do. I get it. All right? So let's go back to the example of manifesting the house. Okay, but you don't know how, credit, money, blah. All right, so when you are writing out in your journal what it is that you want, not this journal, like these, I don't want to go into like the differences between the two journals, but let's just stick with this one since this is an exercise in here. But really, when you go into scripting and writing about the things that you desire to have, that's the other one that I don't have yet. Baby's bringing it home, finally was delivered. He's bringing it home today. But anyway, in the other journal, when we're just writing out things, just everyday things that has nothing to do with this exercise in here, but you're just writing out your desires. Every time you write something out, you say something like, you know, today I manifest, because you know you want to write in the present tense. Okay, you want to write, or the past, as if it's already happened, or like just happened just 2 seconds ago. So I was able to manifest my dream home today. It has 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths. It is 3,205 square feet on a cul-de-sac in a golf course community, in a golf course gated community. It has a 3-car garage, 2.5 stories, 2 living rooms, and a basement. I don't know, we don't have basements in Texas, but hey, let's just say we got a basement, right? Blah 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 blah. You go into you tell a story. So many people want to know, how do you script? You tell a story. And then what I want you to do, 2 to 3 minutes, I want you to close your eyes, see it actually happening. Deep breath in and blow it out. When you blow it out, you just let it go. You blow it out into the universe. You give it to God. You give it to spirit. You give it to your ancestors, whoever you believe in. Breathe in, breathe out, and you literally just let it go. So every time you script something out and you're like, I don't really know how to let it go, what do I do? You just breathe it out. That's it. Don't think about it anymore in a worrying type of way. If you're going to think about it, it's only to stay in the vibrational field of said thing. Hope that made sense. My battery is about to die. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Go check out the link in the description and in the pinned comment if you want to get one of these journals or one of the others. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.